Ha 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 ha. You thought it was going to be a good quality video with good quality editing and good quality anything. Yeah. Anyways, yes, so we're talking about Tamriel, which is a continent that is on the planet, on Nern. Very exciting, I know. On Tamriel, you have 9 countries. You have High Rock, Hammerfell, Valenwood, Elsewhere, Black Marsh, Morrowind, Cyrodiil, and Skyrim, and the Somerset Isles. For Skyrim, you have mountains, snow, and more snow, with big, angry, brute Viking guys. On High Rock, you have half elf, half human. High Rock's mountainy, but less snow, but mountainy, and less of the snow. And then you have Bretons, which are like half human, they're like halflings, basically. Half human, half elf. You have Hammerfell, which is sand, and with its Middle Eastern type people. But more, you know what? Yeah, and Elsewhere is also similar to Hammerfell, but with more cats instead of human. Valenwood is a very jungly type place, a lot of plants, and also where Bosmer are, or wood elves lie. The wood elves, they like to protect their plants. However, like your usual wood elf, but instead of eating the plants, they go for a nice, better substance of meat. And it's not animals. I think you get the idea. Anyways, what I'm saying is, nothing. Alright, then you have Black Marsh, which is just poisonous trees that make lizard people go strong, like very strong, that scared off demons strong. So apparently they're always owned by people as well, so it's really weird. Anyways, let's get into some history. First, we're gonna talk about some extinct races where not really extinct, but no longer roam Tamriel. Like one, we got the Dwemer, which kind of happened to be disappeared. They disappeared. Oh, why? Well, they were trying to become gods, and the other, 8 before there was Talos, other 8 divines were like, no. Well, they just disappeared randomly. I think it was on the Battle of Red Mountain or something, which we'll never know, because I'm not going to give you any more context. Yes. We can also talk about the Aelids, but they really have nothing else other than that they were really bad people. Like, I mean, the Dwemer were too, but I think the Dwemer could compare. Like, they did some bad stuff, but Dwemer, like, had a limit. Also, the Dwemer made really cool things, like big, giant monsters that you have to find out, and they're also terrifying when they become alive. And I have Tamriel, Skyrim. Tamriel's nice, except for all the bad parts that happened. You have, like, the Great Dragon War, but there's a Dragon War at one point where people were like, hey, we don't want you guys doing whatever you're doing. And the dragons were like, oh yeah? Well, beat me. And they did. They were beaten. And Alduin, the big bad guy dragon, was supposedly defeated. But hundreds of years later, Alduin comes back, and it's the whole plot of Skyrim. You gotta play the game to find out. You could find out. It doesn't matter what console you have if you have a console, except for the phone. You have any console and find it anywhere. Because Todd Howard sold the game about 1 million times on each console. Like even the Switch. I also modded the crap out of that game. Anyways, The Elder Scrolls is fun. Maybe. The lore is complicated, and I have to, like, shove all this stuff in your head within, like, 5-6 minutes. So that's fun. Alright. How do these races become? But you got all the humans called men and all the elf called mer. I don't know, the Breton, they're half, so you kind of have to like cut them in half, and one goes in the mer and the men, and like the mer were originally all the Aldmer, and the men were originally called the Meads. And I don't know what was with the Argonians and the Khajiit. All I know is that they're human things, living mortals. I think that's all for you. If you have any more questions, please consult me in front of the classroom. And if you're not watching this from my classroom, I'd be surprised. A and B, the comment section is nice and lovely down there. Or search it up, or don't even search it up at all. Just use like the Imperial Library. That site's so good. Have all the in-games books and all the such, and I can go on and on and on. Holy crap. Ugh. And yeah, well, thank you for watching. Any more questions, please consult me at the front of the classroom or the Imperial Library.